Hey YouTubers, Casual706 here with another Transformers unboxing review. Today I have Transformers Combiner Wars Dead End. Dead End is from the Wave 2 of the Combiner Wars series. He is also 1/6 of the Stunticon team that joined to form the Gestalt Combiner Menasor. Now, as we take a look at the front packaging, we see the toy himself here in the package. We have him in his car mode. We also have his pipe blaster here, and we also have his foot/hand peg. And in the back we have a comic book depicting Dead End on the cover of the comic. Up here in the top right hand corner we have the authentic Transformers Generations logo and the name of the character down here at the bottom. Now on the back of the toy we actually have, again, we have a depiction of him in his car mode, him in his robot mode, him in his car mode, and over here we have him with his fellow Stunticon teammates joined together forming Menasor. Now up in the top left hand corner we do have a small bio for Dead End. The bio reads, "Most Decepticons would say the Autobots are doomed. Dead End is the only one who'd say the same about the Decepticons. He's convinced that the end of the universe is right around the corner, and he's going out with his blasters blazing." So, now that we've taken a look at the packaging, we're going to go ahead and open this guy up so we can take a look at the toy itself. Now, taking a look at the comic, we see it has Dead End on the cover of the comic book here, and on the back there's an extended bio. There's an extended bio on the character, and we have him in his car in his robot mode. Now, I'm not actually going to read all of this stuff to you. If you guys are interested in the comic, I advise you to go pick up the toy so you'll be able to read it yourself. I'm going to put this off to the side. Alright, so here's what we get with the instruction manual. I'm just going to fan it by. If you guys want to see it, you can pause the video to take a look at it. It's better. That's what you get on one side of it. Then on the other side here, we'll show that. Now the instructions are going to show how to transform him from his robot to car mode, his car mode to robot mode, and as well as showing how to change him into his limb modes, which would be either the arm or the leg for Menasor. Alright, now with the robot, with the toy here, as always, all the Combiner War toys are pretty impressive. They're really sturdy, seem to be made out of pretty good plastic, and they're highly posable. So I'm satisfied with the toys a lot. Now he of course can hold his little pipe here. There's two different ways he can hold it. He can hold it this way, I guess like as a stick to fight with, and he can also peg it in like this to be a blaster of some sort, I guess. And the foot/hand will also double as a blaster if you choose. You can stick it in there and use it as a blaster for the toy. So, weapons aside, we're going to talk about the toy a little bit here. He looks very much, his head sculpt looks very much like the original Dead End. Color scheme is good, car looks very similar to it. I think they did a really good job with the guy, and he is extremely posable. Now, with this wave, they all have these like shoulder flares, so you're not going to get 360 degrees of rotation like that. You'll actually have to turn the arm down. When you do like that, you can get 360 degrees of rotation. Now at his bicep, you are going to have 360 degrees of rotation there. He will also have the elbow joint here, so you'll be able to bend your arm up and down. The other arm is going to be similar. Up like this, you're not going to get the 360, but down like this, you can get 360 degrees of rotation. At the bicep, you also get 360 degrees of rotation, as well as him having the elbow joint. Now, on the inside of the arms, it is a little bit hollow here. Leaves a little bit to be desired, but I'm not going to have him posed with his arms out like that, so you won't notice the real hollow points. Now the legs are going to have 360 degrees of rotation at the hip, popping the leg off, but you can do that. The thigh is also going to have 360 degrees of rotation, and he's going to have his knee joint there. Now the other leg is going to be the same thing. You can get 360 degrees of rotation on the hip. You can also get 360 degrees of rotation on the thigh, and you're going to have the knee joint as well on that foot. So you can get some pretty cool poses out of him. You'll be able to kind of pose him in a lot of different ways. Now, taking a quick look at the back of the figure, we can already see the trademark stripe. There's no real hollow points to complain about on the back of the toy at all. I'm satisfied with that. Overall, it's a really good update for Dead End. All right, so I'm going to go through the transformations here real quick, turn him into his car mode. So looks like he's going to be very similar to Breakdown. Oh, somewhat similar. So it looks like the first thing you'll do is fold the leg up. Well, you'll actually have to open the leg from the front here. So you fold it up here and then close it. You're going to repeat the same process with the other leg. Fold it up, close it. Now his hips, his hip section here will actually swivel around to match up with the legs here. Make sure that's all tabbed together good. Alright, and then the arms, you're actually going to fold the hands in here. They're on a little ratchet joint. You fold the hands in, and then they're going to kind of slip in up under the legs. You're going to do the same thing with the other arm. You're going to fold that hand in and rotate it around, and it's going to slide in here, slide in with the legs, so you get it like that. Then the head right here, you're going to spin the head around to the back, and then you're going to drop the hood down over top of it here like that. And last but not least, you'll close the front windshield. Now that's what you're going to get as far as the car mode with Dead End. Now he is very similar to the G1 Dead End. Whoop, last touch. This is going to stop your car from rolling, so you have to flip that little chest plate up, just right up by the tires there. So that's going to finish him off. Now the wheels do roll. All of the Stunticons have some pretty cool paint schemes for rims there. The wheels are rolling. This is what the back of the vehicle looks like. Here's the side. Here's the front and the other side. Now with his weapons, you're going to have a couple of options here in the vehicle mode. You'll be able to take his foot, Menasaure's foot / hand blaster, stick it up there. You can also, you could put it on the side, but it's going to be too wide for the wheels to touch down at the bottom. So that's not really going to be an option there for that. And then his little exhaust pipe, you can also stick to the side of the car, or you could put it on top, I guess, if you wanted to. It looks kind of stupid up there. So I would recommend putting it on the side. It kind of doubles as an exhaust pipe. Alright. Alright, so now I'm going to show you real quick the limb mode. Limb mode should be super easy. First thing we'll do is drop the chest plate down so that we can start loosening this up. We'll lift the windshield here, pull the hood back like that. We'll just close it up here. And then this little tab right here, You're going to fold it out, and that's going to be the connector piece for your Menasor. Then we just take the little foot plate here, and it's going to peg right into the bottom of that. So you just plug that in. And that's going to be the Hasbro recommended way to do the leg mode. Now I actually like to make these guys a little bit taller. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to open these legs up here. We'll open them up, flip them down. Or is this even going to be? Yeah, it will be. Okay, I'm going to flip them down, close the legs back up. These little knee things are going to kind of be in the way here. So I'm going to flip it down, close that leg up. And we're just going to close those back together there like that. Now this is actually how I'm doing, well, and I can swivel it around because I want the car parts to be facing the front of Menasor. So this is how I'm actually going to be doing my toys, is stretching them out. It makes the overall just all a little bit taller. They're kind of short and stubby, the way that Hasbro recommended hooking them up. So this is what I do to kind of give them a little bit more height with the toy. So this is what I'll be doing for leg mode. Alright, so now to do his arm mode is going to be just as easy. You're going to have to do the legs just like I was saying, to open up the legs to stretch it out, because you'll want to get those joints to be able to bend to bend Menasor's arms. The only thing you'll do is pull this little tab down so that it becomes an arm. Then down here you'll pull the pad forward, flip the fingers out like that, and you fold it down and you push your thumb over. Now with the thumb on this side, it is a right arm for Menasor. And then if you switch to the other side, you just rotate the thumb around. That makes him a left arm for Menasor. So that basically wraps up the unboxing review on Transformers Combiner Wars Dead End. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to another Transformer unboxing review. Be sure to stay tuned to my channel for more unboxing reviews in the very near future. Rate, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate the view again, guys. Casual706, out.